Hi guys, I'm Steve-O, this is Tarantula, Tastic, Enclosures, and this is the Alien build. Hi guys, welcome back. Right, if this is the first time you've visited the channel, please consider subscribing. There is absolutely tons and tons of ideas on enclosure building. Today we are doing the alien enclosure. I really love this build. It's a shame that it's not mine. It is a commission build, so it is going to be shipped off later this week. Due to the time constraints of this one, I've tried to fit in as much information on the builder as possible. If you need further information on grouting and other enclosure builds, it's all back there. I'd suggest probably the Goonies and the Predator. Both of them were high grout builds, so check them out. But I think I've covered absolutely most of the steps. Obviously, if you need any extra advice or whatever, my PM is always open on Instagram. Please follow me at Tarantula Tastic Enclosures. Right, let's get down to it. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Right, guys, this is really easy. It looks like complicated, but it really isn't. What I've done, obviously base coated the 3D print in black. And what you do is you dry brush it. So I've got some silver, and you just make sure there's hardly any paint on the brush, and just brush it over very lightly, building up the colour as you go. As you can see, it just picks out all the tiny little details. It's a lot simpler than it looks. So guys, right, during time constraints on this build, I'm going to demonstrate how we're doing the expanding foam. So what you need to do, you need to lie your tank on its back. So if you're doing the back side, then spray your back there, and then you got to leave it, say, I don't know, about 10 or 15 minutes, just so it gets semi-hard, and then turn the tank on its side and spray that side there, and then repeat on the other side. What will happen if you don't do this, you try and spray your back and then spray it up this way, most likely your expanding foam is just going to fall all into one big mess, all in the middle. So back first, let it set for a little bit. You'll know, if you give it a touch, you'll start feeling it go off. If you leave it about half an hour, if you want to get it all sprayed. Otherwise you could leave one for a day, then do another side for a day, and then another side. But usually about half an hour is enough time for it just to go just solid enough that you can get all three sides done. And then what you got to do after that is leave it 24 hours to make sure the whole foam is completely dry. Then you can start in the carving out bit. Hi guys, right, now we've added the spray foam. What we've done on this one, I added a little plastic container into it and then spray foamed around it. Also with the little 3D print, I put it on like a little plinth to raise it up a little bit, and then sprayed everything around it. So guys, this is the alien build. What we've basically done, we've mounted a xenomorph in the middle. Inside there, we've got like a plastic container that I've already painted black inside and then mounted. I thought I'd do the hide coming out of the wall on this. So what we've done, just sprayed the whole lot with expanding foam, and we've just haggardly cut out everywhere that we didn't need. That's what gave it some shape. And now what we're doing, we're adding the grout. I add a bit of colour to my grout. It makes it easier for spotting places you missed, because you need to absolutely cover every single little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back when that's all covered. So guys, we've covered everything, all in grout. So adding the grey definitely does make it easier. Now if you look closely on here, I've done texture around. This is a good way to get rid of any sort of lines where you've used a knife or a palette to put your grout on. You just dab it with a wet sponge, and as you can see, it gives you that rocky effect and gets rid of any lines or obvious, yeah, you've just slapped a load of grout all over it, look. But next we're going to paint it, put the base coat on, but it's getting there. I'm liking that hide, the way that's turned out. It was originally just the way the expanding foam had gone, but I'm so glad I just didn't do circle. But inside it was just a plastic container, sprayed black, but I've made sure that I've gone around the inside of the foam so everything's covered from the inside and out. Once we put the base coat on, any little bits of grout like that will be covered. But yeah, we're getting there. So guys, what we did, we base coated everything in black, and you can see the sort of glimmer. What we done is we dry brushed silver paint over and then sealed it to give it that look. I think it's looking awesome. We've done a little egg. Now on the egg it's just a 3D printed egg, but for the slime we used white hot melt glue. Just gave it a paint up, but I think that's quite effective as well. So we're going to leave this to air for a while because we've sealed it, and then we're going to set up the rest. But with a dry brush, you basically just go over it and you've got hardly any paint on the brush. You just sort of build it up and build it up, and you sort of leave sort of gaps. But I think it's turned out all right. I kind of wish this one was mine. Same with the alien 3D print. That was just dry brushed all over. It just picks up all the little tiny bits, makes it cool. As you can see, once you put the light on it, everything sort of glistens, gives it that sort of wet alien cave look. I'm trying to get out the light glare. But yeah, that was, you can see as you come away, that hide just sort of swallows into the back of the background. I'm loving this big time. So guys, it's all done. We've added substrate. Now what I've chosen for this one is Spider Life because it's a darker colour and it's sort of fitted in better. I don't know, more lighter brown substrate. So once the light's on it, it'll be still quite dark. There's the green bottle blue added. Unfortunately, I won't get to see this one webbed up as it is for someone else, but I'll keep you updated. I'll get him to send videos and stuff. I really like the look of it, and once the lights go on it, as you saw from before, it really sets it off. But it's the way the silver sort of glistens. But as you got like the xenomorph tail up there, hoping the green bottle blue will come up, web around that, all around the egg, creating a nice webbed effect and making this a million times better than it already is. But the finished article is awesome. It's got a water dish, just a few stones added. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this one. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I really love the end results. Once you get the lighting on that, it looks absolutely awesome. And that build will only get better because it's got a green bottle blue in there. So the webbing and everything else will really sort of take hold and make the enclosure so much better. If you need more details on the grouting process, I know it was kind of a short video, this one. Didn't really cover a lot of it. Try the Goonies and the Predator and the Friday the 13th enclosures back on my previous video. The Friday the 13th is using cocoa fibre as a background as well. So it gives you another option with the expanding foam. Also, the alien enclosure that I did for myself is back on a previous video as well. So please check out that one. It's all good. Apart from that, we're going to be working on another big build very soon. I've got the show at the weekend in Bedford. So if you're in Bedford at the show, please come and say hi. I'm on the Spider Shop stand that day. Please come and say hi, stalk me, say hello. I would love it. It'll be awesome. Apart from that, guys, any questions at all, please, you're always welcome to contact me from through Instagram, Tarantula, Tastic, Enclosures, and on Facebook if you need some building advice. Other than that, I also got the group on Facebook, Exotic Pets Enclosure Design. Check out there. We've got some awesome admin on there. So if I don't know it, I'm sure Adam and the rest of us, those will. Apart from that, guys, it's been really good, this one. On to the next one. Halloween's coming soon. You know what Halloween means. Another big build. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for the support. As usual, leave those comments down below. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. By the way, I cut my fingers saying, yeah, that's what it is. Hit that subscribe button. Ding that bell. It notifies you of upcoming videos. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it does mean a lot to me. Apart from that, guys, I shall see you later.